A good Erev Yantiv, a very happy Pesach, happy and kosher Pesach. It's very late even here in Denver, right after B'dikas Chametz, the search for the Chametz, for the unleavened bread. And it's also the day, today is the night after the yahrzeit of the Tzemach Tzedek, the third Lubavitcher Rebbe, who wrote the wondrous Sefer Derech Mitzvaysecha, which explains very deep and profound meanings behind each and every mitzvah, and there are stories behind the writing of the Sefer itself, which is tremendous, which are tremendous. But he explains something very interesting about Pesach and Sfiras HaOmer. We know that starting on the second night of Pesach, we start counting the Omer. We count 49 days, and then the 50th day is Shavuos, is the time of the giving of the Torah. And the whole purpose of leaving Egypt, of the redemption from Egypt, is to receive the Torah. And on Pesach we know that Hashem redeems us again from our own limitations. And the purpose of that again is to receive the Torah in a whole new way. Every day we're supposed to receive the Torah in a new way, but especially on Shavuos, each holiday being the beginning of that idea for the entire year, and coming to us in a new way with a new revelation. What is Pesach, and why is the first night of Pesach not a part of Sfiras HaOmer? And why are there 49 days after that? Sfiras HaOmer involves 49 because a person has 7 emotional attributes, and each one of those attributes is divided into 7, has 7 parts to it. And there are wondrous memorim from the Lubavitcher Rebbe which explain each one of these. In Svartim Lachem, there's one right at the beginning of when the Rebbe was saying memorim, which was 1951, and then there's another one 7 years later. And for example, there's kindness. But kindness could be because of our love to Hashem. We want to do things for Hashem. That's kindness within kindness. Chesed shebechesed. Then the next day there's Gvura Shebechesed. What's Gvura Shebechesed? Because we love Hashem and we want to connect with Hashem, we'll refrain from doing things that Hashem hates. So that's Gvura Shebechesed. And so on and so forth until you have 49. Sfiras HaOmer divides everything. And on a general level, you have kindness, you have severity, you have mercy, which leaves room for severity, but says even still, kindness must prevail. You have victory, which means that the good should win, Hashem should win. You have Hod, which is splendor, which is that things that are against Hashem should now become subservient to Hashem, that they should submit themselves and they should lose. They should lose their outer being, but they should attain a new and a higher level. And then you have the feeling to connect, which is Yesod. And then you have Malchus, which is action. Because we love Hashem so much, we will do, that is Malchus Shebechesed. And so on and so forth. Within each of these 7, there are 7 attributes. Those are what we work on during the time between Pesach and Shavuos. But the first night of Pesach is not connected with that. And that's because the first night that Tzemach Tzedek explains in Derech Mitzvaysecha, in Mitzvah Sfiras HaOmer, is a much greater light, is a light that includes all 49 of these things. And then later on it's divided. Why is that? Because we were steeped in 49 levels of impurity, and Hashem came and saved us and rescued us from those 49 levels of impurity. And He did it all at once. And so too every year Hashem says, in some ways each of us are hopeless. And Hashem says, fine, whatever it is, I'm redeeming you, I'm saving you. But that pulling us out, that lasts only for a little while. After that, we have to go do something. After that, we have to internalize that and change ourselves and prepare ourselves to receive the Torah, to become partners with Hashem. And therefore, we have to divide that revelation that is given to us on Passover into 49 different ways, each time working on an attribute, each time working on one of our character traits, working on doing things for other people, and working on our connection with Hashem. So Pesach, which is tomorrow night, it's a very special time. It's very important people go to a Seder. And that's a time of a revelation of godliness, and a time when Hashem takes us out of our limits. Afterwards, it's a time to internalize that and to work on it ourselves. Wishing everyone a kosher and happy Pesach.